Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm still hopping around here on one foot. I still can't put any weight on my foot. It's been almost 4 weeks since my surgery, where I had the eight 30mm screws and then a plate put through my heel. So it's still healing up. I probably have another week or so in the cast, and then 6 weeks of a boot, and then physical therapy. So, you know, obviously I've been playing a lot more video games than usual. Didn't really used to play as much as I collected. It was a happy median. You know, I might have collected 50-60% of the time and then played 40 to 50% of the time. A lot of the times, you know, before I broke my foot, a lot of the time was spent just listening to the video game music and, you know, working out, listening to the music, and maybe playing here and there. Of course, you know, I played my PS3 when games come out for that and stuff. But lately I've been playing the NES primarily, then PS3, and then you know, PC Engine, TurboGrafx, pretty much in that order. On the PS3, I played Duke Nukem when it came out. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the actual combat parts. I did not enjoy the driving parts, the monster truck. I thought that was just really bad, poorly placed game filler. There should have been just more isolation and shooting and killing. I did like the boss fights. I thought they were well structured with good learning curves. You know, you might have died a few times in a boss fight if you played it on the highest difficulty level. And there's just a good learning curve for the boss fights, I thought. But some of the game got repetitive. But you know, I played it anyways. You know, it could have been something I waited till it got down to like $20, $30 to play, but I wanted it right away, so I bought it. And I also bought L.A. Noire right away. Now, L.A. Noire I did not play right away, and then when I played it 3 weeks after I bought it, I really had a bad first impression of it during the first case. But then I started playing it with my friend Derek, and we really liked it, got into it, and then I even got my girlfriend to play it. She's in criminal justice and stuff, so she likes that type of, I know she really liked that type of game where you're just trying to look at people's faces and determine whether they're lying, telling the truth. We spent the last 3-4 weeks watching the first 2 seasons of Lie to Me with Tim Roth, and you know, if you watch that show enough, then you kind of get into like looking at facial expressions and stuff to see what people are actually saying with their expressions, and that game does a lot of that. It looks like somebody just took the idea of, you know, Lie to Me, put it with Grand Theft Auto in the 1940s and made L.A. Noire, which is a great game. I'm loving it a lot. I really like how it's set up. I like how it plays. I like the freedom you have in the game to go about and do things. I like the fact that you can just follow the storyline by having your partner drive the car for you and whatnot. But really, really great game. I just love the depth of all the clues and stuff you have to find, and you know, how the game progresses. So I'm enjoying that game a lot more than I thought I would, and definitely a lot more than, you know, I thought I would Duke Nukem when I first got that together. But those are the 2 PS3 games I'm playing. Haven't been playing much downloadable content. You know, nothing really DLC that I wanted to play yet. My Nintendo, my NES is the other system I've been playing a lot, of course. And on that I've been playing the Silver Surfer, which is it's a really interesting shoot 'em up. It's got a very steep learning curve right off the bat, and you'll die a lot. And when you die, there's a kind of a long, tedious cut screen you got to watch, and then you go back to the beginning of the level and/or the checkpoint that you had reached. But you know, there's a lot of neat sprites and neat graphics in the game that kind of kept me wanting to play and wanting to see what was next. So the game isn't really repetitive, but you will die a lot in it. So I'm liking Silver Surfer for the NES. I've had it a long, long time, just never really put the time into it to be good. But now I'm pretty decent at it. I can go beat the levels fine, I know where things are in the game, and it's actually fun. The other game that I put a lot of time into is Destiny of an Emperor. A fellow YouTuber named Asian Sleepy has been playing that game since I recommended it a few months ago, and he's finally beat it. And you know, he said, you know, hey, thanks for recommending this game. You know, he asked me a question about it, and I said, oh, you know, I kind of left off at like level 17 or so, and up to the first level 18 levels, if you really work the system of the game and level a lot, you'll learn all the proper spells that you can with the proper competitions in the game. So it's a really interesting RPG for the NES. One of my favorite now. I got it at the same time I got Faria, which Faria is one of the most in-depth, like, dungeon map, you know, overhead Zelda type RPGs for the NES. And now I consider Destiny Emperor one of my favorite just grinding RPGs where you just go around and conquer things on the land. So those are the two NES games I've been playing primarily next to the ones that you guys saw me pick up. And then I've also, you know, when I get bored with those, like I said, you know, I'm stuck here a lot by myself when my girlfriend's out. And so I've been playing the PC Engine a lot, playing some Gunpei Tornado in this morning. And that's what I get there in the background. It's a really interesting game, really interesting platformer game with 3 different aspects of gameplay. And, you know, I haven't popped in the PC Engine or the Turbo Duo yet, but I might soon play some of the Super CD-ROM games, because when I get really bored, or, you know, seasonally, that's when I start pulling out the Japanese stuff. So, just going through my HuCards now, playing some of them. Basically just having it on to listen to something different, you know, being a different part of the house, because I've been stuck in front of my PS3 or on my bed in front of my Nintendo so long that I kind of want to get over here and make a new comfortable area. So you guys, you'll see a few new maps coming up here. I'm going to put Caps Fan 1985 gave me a Dragon War 3 poster, so I'm going to put that here. Maybe put another poster up, and then have a cool place to shoot some vids and chat with stuff, and maybe I'd like to get some of my manuals in here and do something with my manuals too. So yeah, I'm just getting bored here, so trying to come up with new things to do with the games and stuff. So alright, well, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.